What if I told you the fastest way to get what you want in life is to stop trying to win arguments? It sounds backward, right? We spend years learning technical skills, strategies, and life hacks, but almost nobody teaches us how to actually work with people. And that one missing skill becomes the hidden ceiling on your success, your happiness, and your influence. It's why Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, written nearly a century ago, has sold over 30 million copies and still dominates conversations today. Because this book isn't about manipulation or mind tricks. It's a masterclass in human nature. And once you understand it, everything changes. Some people walk into a room and instantly attract warmth, respect, and attention, while others push people away without even realizing it. Today, you're going to learn the hidden skill behind all these outcomes. The skill that makes you magnetic, helps you command attention, and explains why some people are loved everywhere they go. Lesson 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. This is the hardest lesson, and the one that transforms your relationships the fastest. Criticism almost never creates change. It creates resistance. When you criticize someone, you're not just attacking their idea, you're attacking their identity. Neuroscience shows that criticism triggers the brain's threat response. The amygdala lights up, emotional armor goes on, and logic shuts down. They're no longer listening. They're preparing their counterattack. Abraham Lincoln once wrote an angry letter criticizing a general that never sent it. He learned that self-control beats being right. He got the frustration out, but he didn't burn the bridge. Here's a practical application. Instead of saying, "Your report is late and full of errors," try, "Hey, I noticed a few areas that could be stronger. How can I help you get this across the finish line?" You just turn confrontation into collaboration. Lesson 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. People are starving for appreciation, not flattery, but genuine recognition. Flattery is selfish. Appreciation is specific. It's emotional sunlight. People grow toward whoever gives it to them. Think about your last job. You probably don't remember every project or when your boss told you good job, but you remember the time they said, "You handled the difficult client beautifully. I was really impressed." That wasn't just a compliment. It was a deposit into an emotional bank account. It builds goodwill. It activates reciprocity. It makes people want to help you succeed. In a distracted world, sincere appreciation is rare, which makes it powerful. Lesson 3. Arouse in others an eager want. This is the core of influence. People don't care what you want. As the saying goes, people don't buy drills, they buy holes in their walls. Carnegie says influence starts by connecting your idea to someone else's desires. Instead of saying, "You should do this," try, "Here's how this helps you." Whether it's your boss, partner, or child, motivation follows self-interest. Here's an example. Instead of saying, "I need a bigger budget," say, "I have a plan that can increase our department's efficiency by 15%. Here's the investment it requires." You've aligned your want with their need. Friction disappears. Lesson 4. Become genuinely interested in other people. Do you want to be interesting? Then be interested. People remember how you make them feel, and nothing feels better than being truly heard. Practical application. Ask questions, then actually listen instead of waiting to talk. Use their name. Remember small details. Carnegie points to Theodore Roosevelt, a man legendary for connecting with anyone. His secret: before meeting someone, he'd stay up late reading about a topic they cared about. Cattle ranching, naval history, anything. He practiced intentional curiosity. He didn't fake interest. He found something interesting. When you ask thoughtful questions and actually listen, you make the other person feel like the most important person in the room, and that creates a bond that's almost impossible to break. Lesson 5. Smile and make people feel important. A genuine smile is a universal signal of warmth and safety. It triggers mirror neurons, making the other person more likely to smile back and feel positive. Combine that with making people feel important, remembering their name, acknowledging their contribution and valuing their time. When you treat everyone, from executives to cashiers, with respect, you become unforgettable. A study found that people who feel respected by their leaders are far more engaged than those who are simply paid well. Status is temporary. Feeling valued lasts forever. If you want to actually apply these ideas to your life, don't skip this. Check the description for a powerful interactive co-pilot prompt. It guides you step by step through the lessons, so you can personalize them, solve real problems, and create changes that stick. This is where the real transformation happens. Lesson 6. Avoid arguments. Win people over instead. Carnegie's advice is radical. The only way to win an argument is to avoid it. Even if you're right, the other person feels defeated and resentment grows. You win the battle but lose the relationship. Influence is a dance, not a boxing match. When someone comes at you with aggression, don't meet force with force. Diffuse it. Try something like this. I can see why you feel that way. That's a valid perspective I hadn't considered, or I may be wrong. Or that's an interesting point. This simple act of humility disarms people. It shows you're here to understand, not attack. You're building a bridge, not a wall. And bridges last longer than victories. Lesson 7. Talk in terms of the other person's interests. This ties everything together. Influence comes from alignment, not pressure. If your date loves hiking, talk about trails, not your video game collection. If your employee is motivated by learning, frame a new task as a growth opportunity. If your teenager wants more freedom, explain how responsibility leads to trust. This isn't manipulation, it's communication. You're translating your message into a language the other person understands and cares about. Why do these lessons matter? In a hyper-connected but deeply disconnected world, real human skills are the ultimate competitive advantage. These principles reduce conflict. They build trust. They open doors. They make people feel safe around you, and people follow those who make them feel safe. Ignore them, and life becomes harder than it needs to be. Apply them, and everything gets easier. Small changes compound. A tiny shift in how you interact with people can transform your career, your relationships, and your entire life trajectory. This was just a taste. If you want the full experience, grab the book through the link below. And don't forget to check out the rest of our deep dive series, where we explore many other books and discover the life-changing insights they have to offer. Success in life isn't just about talent or intelligence. It's about people's skills. And the good news? People's skills can be learned. If you practice even one principle from this video today, you'll start seeing doors open that used to stay closed. And that might be the most powerful advantage of all. Thanks for watching. If this sparks something in you, hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe for more life-changing ideas. I'll see you in the next one.